Hi, my name is Kevin. I was the creator of the Albuquerque Coordinated Resource Guide. I started it because when I was starting to do work as a case manager, I realized that there were some key things about the resources out there that did not help folks navigate to the things they needed because one, things were out of date, two, things were not organized in clear categories, and so it was really hard to get to what I really needed when I was directing people to identification, housing, and so on. So this is a result of it. It is a beta product, meaning that we're shaping this entire tool with feedback from specialists in whichever particular area they are providing information or continually navigate folks. So we're building this on the fly with lots of good feedback, and we will turn it into a professional site when we feel satisfied that it is working the best in terms of navigating whoever's using it to the end results that they seek. So what we're going to do for a few minutes is just give you an overview of how this resource guide works so you can navigate it and use its full capacity, because there's a lot of tools here. I'm going to use this info sheet, which is, I'll make it available at some point. I'll build it into the initial page there, so you can go to this if you would like. So this entire resource website, which is abqcrg.org, and you can always reach me at abqcrg@gmail.com. So the whole entire thing was written by navigation specialists. I wouldn't say like 100%, like really we tried to focus in on the areas that needed a lot of instruction and step-by-step and built into those details and continue to build them in. It's a big project, so we're continually working on those areas of navigation, especially like housing, where you need a lot of detailed information to make sure that you're connecting to the thing that you need. So we're building in a lot of instructional videos and documents, and that's what's coming in now on the front page here. You'll see all these new videos coming in so that you can guide yourself to what you need really quickly. Another part of this website that's really key is that the listings are prioritized within a particular topic. So, for example, a good example in housing is HUD 30% subsidized. In this housing system, the length of waitlist has a big bearing on whether or not it's really well suited for you. So these listings are organized in the order of shortest waitlist first, and so on. And so a lot of the listings are organized in that fashion, and some of them are organized by just quality and availability and accessibility for clients and people that are seeking resources. Another really important feature of this website and this resource system is that it has highly coherent listings. So for example, if you are seeking low-income housing, that can mean a lot of things to some people, but there is actually a very specific definition of that. The HUD system that is out there is called Low-Income Housing Tax Credit, so we're using very specific federal definitions of housing whenever possible, so that when you go to a particular category, that's all you're getting. You're not getting just sort of the jumbled results of what has those words in it. You're getting the specific listings that are in that specific HUD category. So when you go, you know what you're getting. Another really important feature of this that I don't see out there a lot is mapping of all resources within a topic. So if you go, for example, like where we were in housing, there's this map all, this red link at the upper right of every resource page. So if you click on that, what it's going to show you is within all of housing, wait as it loads up here, there's going to be a lot of different types of housing. And in the Albuquerque area, if you click on any particular type of assistance, it's going to populate those particular listings within the city. So you can just toggle in and out, and you can also click on the listing and it'll give you the information off to the left, and you kind of got to click that arrow to reset it. So that is a very handy feature for taking a look at a lot of options over the space of Albuquerque. So the next thing that I wanted to show you that it has is it has a lot of built-in links. So another really good example of that is in that HUD 30% subsidized section. We're starting to build in application links, especially for those properties that have shorter wait times, so that you can just quickly open those links up and it'll take you right to the application so you can get started on connecting to that particular property. It takes a second to load up. So we won't wait for that, but it definitely will load up for you. Okay. Another really nice feature that's in this that I don't see, I don't think in any of the other resources out there, is the dating. Far off to the right here you see a color scale, green being the most recently updated resources, red being resources that are approximately, I think it's about 18 months old. We're wanting to really get those up to date. So in this resource system updates the listings that are at the top of the list more often than the ones that are at the bottom. So the ones that are the most available and the most important are getting updated first. Another thing that you can do is print out all these nice coherent listings in a really nice layout. You will have to do some registration to do that. It just takes a little bit. You just click on this, fill out a form. I will approve you to use it. You are only able to use this website for serving the public. You're not allowed to copy it for commercial uses or anything like that. And just to make it clear, this resource system does not endorse sort of any business or any project or anything like that. It's just public information that we're organizing to help navigators guide people to the resources that they need. I did want to let you know the size of this project. It is growing all the time. We're up to about 1,200 listings now, and so you can get to a tremendous amount of information here, just about as much as anywhere else in the state, by looking through the system. And then one last thing that I just added over the weekend is a feature called Quick List. At the top of each resource page, there's this blue link. It says Quick List. You click on that, and what it does is it dynamically extracts out about 125 of the most available resources in the Albuquerque area, and then it just compiles it in this list. So it's taking a second to load up here, and do understand that it's taking a second only to load up, only because it's in its beta stage. We'll get that fixed later on, but so you can see here like the quick list for all the different categories of information in the resource guide are compiled here, and if you did register, then you can go to that quick print layout and print the nice Google Sheets layout. But this will dynamically change as resources become more available or less available. It'll shift, and so we're putting all those resources quickly here so you can print that off and hand it out to folks that need that. So that is just a quick overview of the Coordinated Resource Guide. I hope you enjoy using it. We want to hear back from you, and if you have any kind of updates that you want to send us, note that at the top of every page there's this green click to add new listings or updates to this resource guide. If you click on that green link, it'll open up a form. I'll click on it real quick, and you can see that it's going to give you an opportunity to give us feedback on updating a resource or giving us new information on a resource that we don't have in here yet. So please do give that back to us. All right. Thanks so much for using the Coordinated Resource Guide. Look forward to your feedback and any questions that you have via my email, which is abqcrg@gmail.com.